5. Elevate yourself above the battlefield. 1. Understand the difference between strategy and tactics. The origin of the word strategy comes from the ancient Greek word strategos, which means the leader of the army. Strategy is the art of commanding the entire military operations, while tactics are the exact actions you take, the skill of dealing with the sudden changes of the battlefield by creating army formations for the battle itself. We all love to think of ourselves as strategists, but at best we are merely tactical, moving from fight to fight without any proper direction or large cause, fighting each battle independently, making our decisions without awareness of the big picture, and constantly reacting to every threat no matter how trivial it is, thus ending up stuck in the same position from where we started. Deviation from the strategic objective of the plan as a reaction to the changes in the battlefield is a great misstep, so you should keep in mind the words of the great strategist Karl von Clausewitz. To follow the way straight forward, to carry out the plan without being obliged to deviate from it 1,000 times without 1,000 varying influences requires, besides a great strength of character, great clearness and steadiness of mind. Hence the strategic warrior thinks ahead towards his long-term goals and decides which fights to avoid and which are inevitable. Avoid being dragged into fights that do not serve you and move you away from what you truly want. 2. Align your goals to your values. To be strategic is to have clear objectives, continually keeping them in mind regardless of the distractions or challenges. This is why it's important to keep revisiting your short, medium, and long-term goals and align them to your vision and values. Does it matter to climb the ladder of chaos and success if it's leaning on the wrong wall? A good exercise is to rewrite your long-term goals in the column next to your short-term ones each time you plan. 3. Minimize pleasure. Be aware of your short-sightedness and detach from the battleground. Myopia is a product of comfort and pleasure. So, cut away dopamine and give your senses time to rest. Drugs and addictions come in many forms. That's why you should remember to never make promises when you're happy. And realize that if you enter by the gate of pleasure, you must leave by the gate of sorrow. To avoid unnecessary sorrow and keep mental clarity is to do what the gods of Mount Olympus live by. Elevate yourself above the battlefield. This doesn't mean that strategy and tactics are opposites, but rather complementary. They should work together in harmony. It was Sun Tzu who said, "Strategy without tactics is the slowest road to victory. Tactics without strategy is the noise before defeat." Without proper tactics, what would take a day or two, if done efficiently, could extend to weeks. Without proper strategy, all is lost. 4. Study great generals and strategists. I recommend that you choose one historical general, maybe Hannibal, Alexander the Great, or Sabbatai, and read or watch a video about them. Learn about the things they did, what made them successful, what made them stand out, how they got over stress, how they seized their opportunities, and so on. In this quarantine, you can't spend time with your friends, but you can get closer to your ancestors and learn what they did to survive in times of crisis. Just pick one and study them for 5 minutes. Question: what's the most important quality of an effective strategist? If you like these types of videos and you want more, hit that like button and subscribe. If you'd like to watch a video on why you should avoid the downfalls of your environment, click the video on the right. If you'd like to see how Tywin Lannister protects his reputation, click the video on the left. See you guys in the next video.